Hey, this is Candace with WeDharma.com. Um, I had to blog after I saw Chandani's amazing blog tonight. So cute, so true, so real. Um, Today is supposed to be the end of the world or the beginning of the end of the world, whatever. But, it's funny because I always feel energies more than I think a lot of people do, or at least I pay attention. And today has been a catastrophic, energetic day for me. And I think it's because I kind of let the universal pull kind of shift my own mindset. Like Chandni was saying, 10% of the mind we have control of, 90% we really don't even tap into. And just watching her beginning of the blog with the music and walking through her house and then Ashwarya there with her and just so cute and like effortlessly fearless in her world. And I think it was such an awakening just to see that. I mean, awakening people think is a big word, but it's really not. It's kind of like we can skip to a next dimension if we want to in a minute if we allow our minds to. And she was kind of talking about that a little bit too. But I'm sitting here today and I'm going through a lot in my life, which I feel like I do pretty much on a regular basis these days because shifts never change, they never stop for me. And I think a lot of the reasons because I haven't found the destination yet and I haven't put a goal to the destination. I just let things ride, and that's about to change. But just looking relatively at things, if this was the end of the world as we know it, are you happy where you are? Because she looked really happy where she is. Pretty blissful, kids around, music going, beautiful day. Why don't we just focus on the now? There's a book I read years ago, over 10 years ago, called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And that was one of my first books on a higher enlightening path. And I remember reading it and thinking, well, duh, right? It's a simple thing to process, but do we live it? So, putting the now into context today, if you don't have tomorrow, and literally the universe and everyone in the world today is thinking we might not have tomorrow, are you happy with today? Have you done all you can do to be where you want to be? Have you treated the people in your life the way that you want to treat them without fear? Because when you don't think there's a tomorrow, there's no fear about tomorrow, is there? And I know personally, one of my huge downfalls in life is I tend to attach myself to the fear based thought process, even though I know better. I've been trained for years or have a habit from years of habitual learning to go where the fear is because it feels more real sometimes. But just because you feel it, it doesn't mean your feeling is real. It means maybe you're feeling a memory or you're feeling a comfort in something that's happened before. It's more about letting go of this reality and giving over to a higher path. And I absolutely forget about that a lot of the time as well. But if we can give over to that 90% that we don't control and try to realize that that's not the reality. The fear is not the reality, but it is in fact fear. And if it doesn't feel good, it's not real. That's a very easy, simplistic way to remember fear and love because you can't have love if you have fear. And if you have fear, you're not having love. So, simplistically, if it doesn't feel good, it's not real and it's probably not where you should go. So, today I'm going to dedicate this blog to the moment and saying, you know what, everything is not as I would want it right now, but I can see that it could be. So I'm going to take the rest of this night and meditate on those things that I want out of love, not fear, and dedicate some solid action to those things tomorrow and see what happens. So thank you, Chandani, for sharing your beautiful energy. And to the rest of you, namaste.